Hi, I'm Deborah Cleghorn with Model Airplane News, and we're here in Dayton, Ohio for the Jet World Masters event. This is an event that's all over the globe. It travels from country to country every year. It's in its 9th annual year, and this year we're here at the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, which is a huge, one of the oldest, largest Air Force bases in the U.S. It employs more than 25,000 people, and it's also the home of the U.S. Air Force National Museum. So there are over 17 countries competing here at the World Jet Masters. They're all scale jets, they're all turbine powered, and we're really excited to see some of the best jets in the world competing this year. Stay tuned and come back to Model Airplane News for more jet action. Hi, we're here with Lewis Patton at the Jet World Masters, and Lewis is just about to fly his F-15 Strike Eagle in the noontime demo show. So we're taking a look at this beautiful plane. And Lewis, can you tell us some more about it?
Yes, it weighs 44 pounds dry and is powered by a Jet Central turbine rated at 48 pounds of thrust, and I have about 250 flights on it, a GR radio for guidance, and it's one of my favorite airplanes.
Well, it certainly is pretty, and I guess with 250 flights, you're flying it all over the country?
Yes, I attend about 14 to 16 events a year. I did 16 last year, 14 this year, so I'm quite busy, and it never gets a chance to rest. If you can recall, a few years ago, they offered this in kit form. You could get a kit, a display. It was from here to here, and it was displayed on a stand, and it sold for about $250 originally. Well, when I received this airplane, I decided I'm going to make my cockpit unique. So I tried to buy one, and they're no longer manufactured. But fortunately for me, a friend of mine from California had purchased 4. So he sent me one of them for $350. So when I received it, I began to cut it up, and as I was taking it apart, remember, the outer shell I could not use, so I had to take the inner parts to put in here. So as I was cutting it apart, I'm thinking, if this does not fit, I have destroyed a collector's item. But fortunately for me, all the parts fit, and you can see the cockpit is quite unique to this airplane. Now you see why I go to 16 events a year. I just have a ball, and the airplane just flies fantastic, and it makes me look better than I really am.
All right, well, very nice job. Thank you.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Well, we're here at the event, and as you know, it's being held at the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, which is also home to the U.S. Air Force National Museum. And there are a ton of great full-scale airplanes, as you can see behind me. And let's go take a closer look. Well, now here's a plane you don't see very often. Check out this Northrop YC-125B Raider. That's actually because only 13 were ordered, and they, I guess, built 10 additional aircraft. And when they tested them, they found out that they were pretty underpowered and that helicopters could actually do the job a little bit better. So they were sent to Shepherd Air Force Base, and they were used as ground maintenance trainers. And in 1955, they were declared surplus. So pretty cool plane that you don't see very often here at the U.S. National Air Force Museum. Well, here's another really very cool plane, the Junkers Ju-52. This was a workhorse of the German army during World War II, and it was actually, one of these was actually Hitler's personal transport during World War II, so that's an interesting fact. Really neat plane you don't see very often. Well, we're here inside one of the many tents that they have here at the World Jet Masters, and as you can see, there are a ton of great-looking jets, all the show jets off to the left, and then a bunch of competition aircraft. Right over here, underneath the plastic, is, I believe, the Russian Yak. The Russian team brought this Yak over, and rumor has it that it's a $500,000 RC airplane. And really looking forward to getting the plastic off that one and watching that fly, and as well as all the rest of these beautiful airplanes. This is also where they bring their aircraft to work on them in between flights. As you see, there's a bunch of folks with their jets up on tables, making sure that the landing gear works and all the power systems are up to snuff. And actually, these tents that are built here, especially for the World Jet Masters, are really sturdy. You notice that they have really very strong construction, but unfortunately on Sunday night they had some really severe storms that headed through Ohio, and it took one of these tents completely down, and unfortunately actually injured a lot of people. Some people had to go to the hospital. I think everyone survived, but it was a pretty bad accident. And the South African team, unfortunately, all of their aircraft were damaged, so they're unable to fly at the event this year. Well, that's it for today. We had a lot of fun with some fantastic jets from all over the world, and we're looking forward to having even more tomorrow. So come back to Model Airplane News for more videos and photos. See you soon.